this.
I love it.
Alright, well, good job. You want to be leading with Nysag against Cynthia,
Yep.
and then you have a wealth of options for the rest.
Yeah. So my notes are literally put in order of how much HP each Pokemon has and what the best option for each one is.
I hope that Milady gets to do something in this fight.
I do plan to use Milady for 2 of the Mons, actually.
Cool. She's the only one that hasn't had much action so far, so
And
would be nice.
yeah, she's been back up to Time Gear. But I do plan on having her take Spotlight against 2 Pokemon, hopefully, unless there's an unlucky crit against one of them.
Shh, don't say that for now. Don't say that.
But she actually lives crits from all of that said Pokemon, so I just have to make sure I don't take, I'll be healing, so I'll be good. And she also has Protect, so I should be good and fine, and she's got Citrus Berry. Alright.
Good luck.
I love the
You can do
piano.
this.
I love the piano theme before the boss music. Why do I hear boss music? I did put Blissey in front, right?
Yes.
Okay. And here's the reason why Nice Egg has, Megalovania!
I'm so hyped for the remix of this. Oh, actually,
Same.
speaking of cinema music, I'm not the biggest fan of cinema music, but I have to say one thing that I noticed about remakes. The remix of Cyrus is super badass.
Yes.
I am very impressed, very impressed.
I'm surprised she's not embargo spamming me.
She already did that with me. She's trying something new now.
Oh, there it is. Oh no, I can't use my Citrus Berry, but I can use Soft Boiled.
I think it wears off as the Spiritomb leaves the battle anyway.
Yeah, and after 5 turns, I think. But yeah, that's Spiritomb for you. Completely special Spiritomb.
Special quotation marks.
There's full restore 1. But yeah, we get to enjoy this nice boss music. I actually don't know what, oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh!
Well, that's a quick switch, for sure.
Cynthia got tired of this shit and she went, fuck it, this has physical moves. Speaking of boss music! That's a move, says Crew.
So, yeah, you want Time Gear?
This is the reason Time Gear is on the team.
Well, I mean, Time Gear has been pretty useful, even
yeah.
outside of that.
Oh yeah, but Time Gear perfectly walls Garchomp. No Fire Fang or Flamethrower for you, Jesus Christ!
.21 Giga Impacts.
I do have to make sure that I try and keep Time Gear's health high, though. I need to keep him above 60 HP, 60% HP if I can.
Right, so you want to heal now then, I think.
Yeah. There's the citrus. But yeah, I need to keep Time Gear's HP high because he's literally my general wall for everything. Oh, I forgot this thing had Brick Break.
Yeah, but it's neutral. It does exactly as much as Resisted Giga Impact.
Oh, there it goes.
Bye.
Alright, that's outside heal range. Next extrasensory will put itself in heal range. All I can say is I'm so happy that Brick Break doesn't double damage upon shattering walls. Could you imagine if Brick Break did double damage when it broke Light Screen or Reflect?
To be honest, I will find that fitting. I mean, it makes sense.
She gonna heal? Oh, she doesn't heal! Well, that's a bit cringe. That's kinda awkward for me. Gastrodon! What does this thing have again?
Stone Edge, Earthquake, I think Surf, and Poison Jab, I believe. Give me 1 second, I'll check.
I mean, Time Gear was my second choice wall for this, so I'm fine staying in. Muddy Water, okay. And it missed.
Yeah, sorry, Muddy Water, not Surf. And Sludge Bomb instead of Poison Jab. But coverage-wise, I was right.
Yes. So yeah, Time Gear actually walls this thing really, really well. Good job. I think she's gonna send out my Lotic next.
Or Lucario, possibly.
I don't know.
They're both neutral.
They are. And so is Spirit.
No, she'll send out her Lotic. Ha. Ha ha.
Heal?
Get it? Get it?
Ha. Does she only have one healing item?
I think they're all supposed to have like 4 of them.
Yeah.
But they may not use them on the same mon.
You think she would use it on Garchomp, though? That's her ace. It does send out my Lotic next. Okay, so I have Light Screen up, I think.
Yep.
I need Light Screen to stay up this turn. It did not. Okay, I have to heal. Because crit Surf is gonna do a 60 chunk of damage. Or you can ice me. Alright, Light Screen. There's a Surf. Okay, that's actually good HP to be at for Time Gear. You said you wanted her.
I was going to ask why didn't you just switch into Nice Ag, but then I remembered Mirror Coat. So
Yeah.
this is a good option. Get him, lady. Oh, toxic. I like that.
Gyroball, Psychic, Toxic, Protect. So, what do you want to talk about today?
Toxic Stall. I want to talk about Toxic Stall. I like it. Just kidding, just kidding. But yeah, honestly, finishing this run has made me anticipate the remakes even more. Although you'll probably have to do 2 rounds of that, because Cynthia still has items, and they're gonna be for restores.
So, when I put Toxic on a Pokemon, does that turn them into a Karen?
I think it turns them into an internet argument.
Toxic stalling, when you're arguing with a toxic person.
Have you heard the news of our Lord and Savior Anubis?
There goes Light Screen. Yeah, the reason I have... Well, I had this moveset on Milady way before Elite Four planning. I prefer Exodia. But when I saw that this thing had Aqua Ring, I knew that Milady was gonna do great with Toxic stalling this.
Honestly, not a bad pick. Bit slow, but it works.
Plus, I've never brought a Drapion and an Infernape, a Blissey, or a Trash Cloak Burmy to the finals.
Wait,
but
you're serious? You've never had an Infernape?
no,
Really now?
yeah,
I mean, the others I can kind of understand. They're not super popular picks. But you never had an Infernape?
no, I always
That
run.
surprises me.
Yeah, I always run Water Starter, and that's how you avoid using a potion. Okay, so technically my lady can take on the Lucario, but this is absolute backup. So, we're going to SpongeBob for this.
Yeah, it's fine. She did a grand job against my Milotic, which was otherwise going to be pretty tough. So I think she's earned her place.
Yeah.
We don't want to unnecessarily risk any Pokemon.
Yeah, SpongeBob and Time Gear were also backup for Milotic in case if Surf critted twice. Nice crit. There's a Citrus. I'm gonna heal too anyway.
In case stuff critted twice. Shit Nuzlocke say.
Yep. This should be a 2-shot. Or 1-shot. There's a chance that it did live that.
Good work.
So, honestly, I could throw anything minus Gastrodon against this thing and kill it, but I think Milady's gotten the least amount of action, so she deserves to Psychic this.
She also hard walls Rose Raid, so not a bad choice either.
Yeah. Time Gear does hard wall this better, though.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, no, actually. Neutral to Shadow Ball. Lady resists it.
Oh yeah, I guess. And Energy Ball does even less damage, but Time Gear does have super effective move. Oh, it has Stab super effective. And Light Screen and Reflect.
Well, if we're just talking about walling, I think Lady wins out. Time Gear wins in damage.
Yeah. But Milady also 2-shots it, so...
Nice.
She tips her Trash Cloak Fedora at you. And this is her last Pokemon. Because I can, and before embargo happens.
We finished where we started, how appropriate.
I honestly didn't think she was gonna switch out the Spiritomb.
To be honest, me neither. I mean, didn't switch out against me, and I had Casmo out, which pretty much hard-walled everything for the Spiritomb, and she had a ton of super effective moves.
Yeah.
Well, lucky for me that she didn't, I guess.
Yeah, and she was actually damaging me where she really couldn't damage you at all. But I think maybe her AI was saying something about, like, embargo or something, like, oh, I need to embargo this, but at the same time, that doesn't make that much sense.
No, it is possible that she's programmed to switch out only after embargo is successful. That could explain it. Would be odd, but that could explain it.
Yeah, Gyro Ball really doesn't do that much, but it's okay, it's there for Chip.
Oh, do you want to hear something about British culture versus American culture?
Sure.
In America you have chip damage. Here we have crisps damage, or potato damage.
Ha. It's funny because potato damage actually would make sense too.
What?
But people will use the term potato whatever to mean it's not very good. Usually kind of like think of it kind of like a fighting game style, like, yeah, potato damage, or it's a potato. It kind of sits there and does nothing.
That's certainly interesting. Cruz has source melody regarding potatoes. I think Callie is also a big potato. I mean, she lies there like a sack. She's lazy. She never budges as long as she's getting petted. It's like, yeah, total potato.
I really want Milady to be the one to end this, so... I did not do any calculations with Milady versus Spiritomb, so...
Go, milady, we believe in you.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's dead.
And only 2 citrus berries used. I was expecting her to heal again.
Maybe she ran out? I didn't keep track.
She only used 2 of them.
Then no, she had more.
Just a few minutes ago, you were the most powerful challenger. Yeah, cool. Hell yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That went swimmingly.
I'm happy.
Yeah, of course. Good
So, yeah.
run.
The big scary thing was against Lucian that entire time. And a few places where Milotic could have killed Milady. But other than that, I had other Pokemon that could have taken those hits. Or could have swapped in. Instead, like Gastrodon, Blissey, Time Gear could have taken on the Milotic. Roserade, Time Gear, literally everyone but Gastrodon. Lucario, Drap Queen, Infernape, Time Gear could have taken on the Lucario instead, as well as Milady because of Psychic. Time Gear was the only one who could really take on that Garchomp. Gastrodon and Milady could, if need be, but Time Gear was the best wall for that. And Gastrodon, Time Gear, Gastrodon. My SpongeBob and Milady could have taken that on.
I think you made some pretty good choices.
I think so too.
And everyone on the team got some action.
Yeah, I tried to have it be like that.
Yeah. Big catch up from Milady there at the end. Nice work, really nice.
Oh yeah. Infernape, Apeshit and Drop Queen kind of took a break after sweeping, though.
Well, yeah, but the whole point is everyone does that.
Yeah. I did kind of want to use everyone against Cynthia, but Apeshit's a little too frail for my liking to swap in. And the Lucario does have Earthquake. Everyone did their best, and Worm a damn good job. Ha.
Good jobs all around. Yep.
But yeah, I think I did. I think I did that to the, best team possible, bulkiest team. I could have used other Pokemon that I never brought to the Hall of Fame before, but all of those, I think, minus Bronzong, I technically have not. Well, Bronzong and Gastrodon, I technically haven't brought to a Hall of Fame. But I don't usually count Hall of Fame. I usually just count the Pokemon I use on the team. Cruz says it was interesting seeing the difference between your strategies. Yeah. Silver likes to use Pokemon that he's never brought to the Hall of Fame before, where I like to use, and also Pokemon he doesn't generally use a lot. I do kind of the same thing where...
wait up. I also like to use Pokemon that nobody else would care to use.
Yeah, I
Important.
Oh, I was just gonna say that. I also like to use, if I get the chance to, Pokemon that I don't generally use before, or aren't as, quote, popular. But at the same time, I do train a lot of Pokemon to have a lot of different options, because there's been runs where I didn't train a lot of Pokemon, and I've ended up losing or wiping. So I like to have those, hey, I have 3 water types again options to use that are trained up. Or, so on. Me having 2 fighting types and only 1 fire type, obviously, because it's Sinnoh, but then for the Elite Fours, Silver generally brings Pokemon he's never used before to the final battle, where I go for Pokemon that will do best in the battles.
Well, I like to bring the underdogs to the Hall of Fame because I feel like the Hall of Fame is the real challenge at the very end.
Yeah.
And whatever's in between is... Yeah, it can sometimes be challenging, but it's not as challenging as doing the whole stretch with the Elite Four.
Yeah. Where I generally do different rule sets and much harder rule sets in my runs. Like this run, other than set mode, was actually pretty easy.
Well, we also didn't overgrind.
Yeah, I mean...
So that was something.
No, but compared to the DR games, this game was definitely a breath of fresh air.
Well, the whole point was to do something that wasn't as crazy as DR.
Yeah, it was honestly a lot nicer. I like being able to go back and be like, okay, I can kind of relax a little bit with this Nuzlocke.
I generally play games depending on what I'm looking for. So I think all Pokemon games are enjoyable as Nuzlockes.
Yeah.
Some of them you can play if you're looking for a challenge. Some others you can play if you just like the ambience and the story, and you maybe just want to take some really weird months to the very end, like I do, which is easier if the game is not the most challenging in the series.
Yeah.
Something for everyone,
Yeah, although I will say, I usually do, when I play games, Pokemon games, I do one run where it's a Nuzlocke, or where it's a normal run, and that's why I have those big-ass rotation teams, because I'll pull Pokemon that I like to play with, as well as Pokemon that I've never used before, like new Pokemon. So, I don't know, for example, Sword and Shields, I had some stupid-ass Pokemon that I probably would never have used in a Nuzlocke. So, anyway.
Yep. And that is it, boys and girls and MBs. Let's get in and a final look at the champions. There they all are.
Nice egg.
A nice egg, a Drab Queen, that was one of my most proud puns. SpongeBob, just doing his thing. Time Gear, we don't have to explain this one. Lady. And Apeshit. Back where we started. Well, thank you very much for sticking it out the whole way. And we'll see you next week with some more Mystery Dungeon.
Yep.
Or tomorrow for the arts, So until then, goodbye.
Bye.